Hi, this is Jeff the Zombie from Join Ops Monthly, the unofficial Call of Duty Universe podcast, with another gameplay commentary. This time, I'm playing Team Deathmatch on Carbon. So, this is probably the second game I've actually run with the Type 95 assault rifle. I just got the red dot right before this one, and I really like it. It's a pretty powerful rifle. It reminds me a lot of the FAMAS. I mean, it looks kind of like the FAMAS, but it seems to me like it has a little more stopping power. I'm also running with the specialist support class. I mean, the specialist strike package, um, which is a first for me. I haven't really experimented with it very much, and you know what? I kind of like it. I have it set up so that Hardline Pro is my second perk, so that gives me one less kill necessary to reach each perk, and the first perk I unlock is Assassin Pro, which would also be in the number two slot. And the reason why I've chosen it this way is because it only takes me one kill, and usually I'm running with at least one kill, so I almost always have Assassin Pro, and I'm almost always invisible to UAVs and immune to EMP and other types of effects like that. So this is one of my first times also on the map Carbon. I don't really know my way around, so I'm trying to be as careful as possible as I move around the map. Um, there's obviously, down here at the lower level, there's a lot of high ground. There are these walkways that give the other team a really good view, or anyone actually, a really good view of the battlefield. However, it also totally exposes them too. There's no cover up there. So while they have a great view, they're also totally exposed to gunfire. So I don't actually go up onto the catwalks very much. I prefer slinking around sort of the corners and the sides of the map like I am right now, and trying to get people that way. It seems, at least at this stage in the game, I think in a few weeks people will be playing a lot smarter. Most of the people that I've encountered have not been playing very intelligently. They've been sort of running around like crazy, and I have to admit, there are some games where I've been running around like crazy. Obviously, I'm not going to turn those into gameplay commentaries, but in this game, though, I'm playing it really cautious. I'm not taking any unnecessary risks, and I've just discovered this sort of like side ramp here for the first time. This is one of my favorite spots on the map. As you can see, like I managed to get one guy who was running out of the spawn, another guy is running up on the catwalk. It's got a lot of visibility, and they're not, at least at this stage, looking up there for somebody. So it's a pretty good spot for me to get some kills. Now I notice my teammate's there, so I run up alongside him by this chain link fence. And of course, you can see and fire through the fence, but it does obscure you a little bit to them. Um, and I've actually come back to the spot quite a few times. So I'm going to hang out here for a little bit. Notice as I've taken some damage, I pulled back until my health regenerated. And I've noticed a guy over here around the corner on the UAV. It looks like my teammate took him down. Um, but whenever the UAV goes up, I'm always watching to make sure that there's nobody in my immediate area. So I just missed someone running into that building. I'm a little disappointed about that. And now I'm just waiting for some more people to come out of their spawns, since they seem to be spawning over there still in there. Somebody just popped up. He's off at a distance, and I nailed him. Now, with the red dot, this weapon is pretty superb. I found that with the iron sights, it was not that accurate, but the red dot really makes a huge difference. Now, notice, like, I'm figuring that at some point these guys are going to realize that I'm back here. So I ran back to this corner away from the spot where I'd previously been camping. Um, and I'm just sort of hanging out back here for the moment, just because I'm trying to mix things up a little bit, but stay in the same general vicinity when I've been so lucky. And look, I've got a fifth point there, just patrolling in this area between this corner and the chain link fence above the path. It's just a really good spot. And the thing is, these guys really should be aware that somebody's up there. I mean, I think that guy who I just killed was actually looking for me, but at this point, they just don't know the map well enough. And notice, just when I unlock all the specialist perks and become Superman, somebody kills me, And that's actually the last time on this map that I'm gonna get up to the full list of perks unlocked, which is a disappointment. And it seems like whenever I do unlock all the perks, I end up dying, or the game ends up ends just a few seconds afterwards. So I've yet to really experience what it's like having all the perks unlocked. Um, at some point, I think I will, but I'm going to keep trying. Maybe someday. So as I come up over here under behind my teammate, I'm looking up at my camping spot, or I'm actually moving over towards my camping spot now. All right. Nope. Wait. Not yet. I just got taken out. Well, I'm about to check out the spot that I was camping to see if somebody got the same idea I did. Um, but until then, I'm gonna run around and shoot some random dudes. I got that guy. And I'm really surprised as I'm watching this replay that they're not locking themselves down. They're just kind of running around the map. It just doesn't seem very smart to me. Oh look, there Chuck just popped on. Chuck actually joins this game and is in this game on the other team because I'm playing in Mercenary Team Deathmatch and he joined me. I was not aware that he was actually here until after, and there he is. I just saw his name pop up. He was just killed by Chaos Player 11. But I was not aware that Chuck was there playing on the other side until I actually watched the replay, which is kind of funny. Now you see I'm taking the high ground, and that guy ran back and smartly got out of my path, and I'm waiting for him to come back down. And actually, he or someone else runs around and flanks me, which was pretty smart, pretty good move, and just proof that you really shouldn't go up very long on those catwalks. So here I am. I'm around the catwalk, and I'm actually going up the stairs a little bit, which affords me some cover. I'm running around back behind my teammate. I'm trying not to stay in one place here because as you saw when I was up on top of the ramp looking down, I got killed a lot by people. I mean, I killed a lot of people. And I don't want to fall under the same fate. Now look, there's somebody up there in the spot that I was in, but he wasn't actually looking down at me. He was looking the other direction, and I got an easy kill out of him. Um, so if you do go up in that spot, it's a good idea to look around and make sure that nobody's trying to flank you, or that wasn't even really a flanking. I mean, technically I was pointing straight at him, but because he was sideways, he allowed me to shoot his exposed flank, which was really dumb. We're almost at the end here. I saw that guy. I snuck around behind him and shot him because I didn't want to see him. I do get a lot of joy out of not getting spotted by people. That happens a lot in Battlefield. Not that much in Call of Duty because it's really hard not to spot someone. But when I can just run around somebody like that and shoot them, I'm very proud of myself. I'm doing very well, and I love that last shot. It actually looked like it was through my teammate. So I guess there was a little bullet penetration going on there. But anyway, I was really pleased with this game. This is actually one of the best games I've played yet on Modern Warfare 3, and I'm just pretty proud of myself. And you'll see when the kill cam pops up that I'm number one on my team. Chuck is number one on his. Anyway, this is Jeff the Zombie from Joy Knots Podcast. Check out our podcast, take a listen, subscribe on iTunes, and like this if you like the video.